Hello, I don't know if I'm live. I hope I am. I'm starting this for the first time. Why don't somebody let me know if I'm actually live? It would really help me out a lot. So um, give me a notice there. I'm doing this by myself because Rich is really busy with the. Uh, yeah, I hear I'm live. Okay. He's really busy working on the wager guide for the Breeders' Cup. And so I'm going to do this show myself. Uh, First time I've ever done that, so kind of, you know, go with me and please don't feel too bad that I make some mistakes. We're not going to have all of the bells and whistles we usually have because we didn't have time to do all that data since it's a Breeders' Cup week. I hope everybody's having a great day, and we're going to do Churchill Downs today. But before we do that, if you would, I'd love you to subscribe to our show on YouTube. Hit the little bell so you're notified about whenever there's a program coming up, and then go down and copy that link at the bottom. Share it with your friends, relatives, everybody you know, so that they could come and take a look at us too. Then go to our social sites at YouTube. I mean, at Horse Race, the number 2 day at Facebook, TikTok, actually X, Threads, and Instagram. Give us likes and some thumbs up. That'll help us out a lot. And then also, if you would please go to at the bottom. There's a link to go to guaranteed tip sheets where you can pick up race handicapping from our experts. And today's free track is Ajax Downs. So with that, I'm going to get started with the races. So in the first race here, if you take a look here, I like. Well, let me tell you what the first race is. First of all, it's 1 16th mile. It's allowance race, 30,000. It's a purse of 56,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards, which have started for a claiming price of 30,000 or less, and which have never won 3 races. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and talk about in this first race. I like that 5-horse Burnin' Hot. He's won 2 races in a row and now goes for a hat trick, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then I like the number 1 River in Egypt. He has finished in the money in his last 3 starts, winning 2 of those races, and the rail post is winning at a 23% clip. Number 6 Seas of Normandy is my third choice. Won his last race, has the highest last speed rating, actually tied with another horse, and has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then number 3 is Caw Cab. That's a funny name, isn't it? He has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey, can improve while returning to a route, and his best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. So that gets the show kicked off for the first race. I'm hoping that somebody will give me some kind of comments so that I can see what's going on and uh, see if you like what's going on. And if you've got some picks, we'd sure welcome you to do that. So anyway, and I've got up here, as you can see, I've got up here the way how I like the horses and my picks. And you can see in that first race, as I said, I like the 5, 1, 6, and 3. All right, let's head for the second race. And this is going to go pretty quick today, folks. The 6 furlongs, it's a maiden claiming race, $50,000 claiming price, purse $58,000, and it's for maidens 2-year-olds. And of course, everybody knows that usually means that almost anything can happen in a race like this. So in this race, I like the number 8 McAdoo. He ran third in his only start as a heavily bet favorite. He has a high percentage winning trainer, and he has a good 4 furlong workout at Churchill. And then number 6, Jubilee, is my second choice. He drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer. And this trainer wins 22% of the races when taking blinkers off, and he has a high percentage winning jockey. Number 5, All the Luck. He's finished in the money in 2 of his 4 career starts. Drops in class today. His best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters, and he has a high percentage winning trainer. I like the 1 as my long shot, Asleep at 8. He has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey and can improve with blinkers added today. Now we play. We have $100 budget each day that we can use to bet in any way we want. But in addition to that, we can bet up to $50 on any of the pick fours. And so I'm going to start out with my first pick four. I'm going to use the 1, 5, 6, 8 with the 5, 6 with the 2, 7, 10 with the 3, 5, 7, and 8. That's a $48 ticket. So anyway, let's see here now. We can go to this third race. The third race is shortened up to 5.5 furlongs. It's an allowance race, $141,000, and the purse is $140,000 for fillies 3-year-olds, which have never won a graded stakes race. So that's pretty interesting. So we go right back here, and I don't know if you can see the numbers here, but I've got all my bets here so that you can see they're not all completely lined up perfectly because I'm still learning that side of the data. So anyway, let's go to what I like in this race. I like the 5. You almost had me. She's finishing the money in 11 career starts, winning 5 of those races, and she has high percentage winning trainer and jockey. So she's very, very competitive. And then I like the 6 as my second choice. She's won 2 out of 4 of her last 4 races, drops in class today, and she has a high percentage winning trainer and a bullet workout on September 24th. Hush It Up Honey, she has finished in the money in the last 3 starts. She's won 2 of those starts, and she has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. I like the 3 as my long shot, Blue Squall. She won her last race and has a bullet workout on 4 furlongs on September 20th. So anyway, all right. So here we go. I'm going to go to the next race, and of course, like I said, this is going to go pretty fast. And so if you got any comments or if you got any questions or if you got any picks, please let me know. Okay, in the 4th race, we're going to go at a mile, and it's a maiden claiming race, $20,000 claiming price, purse $42,000 for maidens, fillies, 2-year-olds. And as you can see, it's going to be the second pick 4 of the day. And so I'm going to go ahead and go through and tell you that I like the number 10 horse, Cruz Chica. She's finishing the money 2 of her 3 career races, and she's finishing 3rd versus tougher in her last race. Drops in class today. And then Fun to Run, the 7 is my second choice. She drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer, wins 20% of the races when dropping down 2+ classes, and she has a high percentage winning jockey. Then I like the number 2 horse, Love Bug. She drops in class today. And she has a trainer who wins 17% of the races in the first race in the horse's first race at a route, and her best start speed is fastest among today's starters. And my second pick 4, I'm going to bet 2, 6, 7, 10 with the 3, 5, 7, 8 with the 3, 10 with the 2, 3, 7. That's another $48 ticket. But I'm also going to bet $1 exacta box with the 2, 6, 7, 10. Okay. So anyway, as I said earlier, hi Tayfun, how are you? As I said earlier, we need to get a lot done this week. So Rich isn't able to be here, and we had to make a decision whether I was going to try to do this on my own or we were just going to pass. And I decided, well, I'll give it a shot. And so I hope that I do okay. If you like what you see, and I hope you do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell so you're notified about all the programs that we have. And then go down and copy the link and share it with everybody else. Is a way to get us out there so that they can come and see us. And tonight there's a special program that Rich and Tom are going to do. It's going to be on all of the horses that's coming over from out of the country, from other foreign countries to race in the Breeders' Cup, and they're going to go through and talk about those horses. So you don't want to miss that. If you hit that little bell, it'll notify you at what time that's going to start, about 30 minutes before it starts. So anyway, all right, well, let's go on to the 5th race. And in this fifth race, oh, wait a minute. I don't think I give you my picks for this race, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, we're going to go to the fifth race. Fifth race is 6.5 furlongs, claiming race, $16,000 claiming price, $32,000 purse for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races, or 3-year-olds. Okay, so in this race, I actually like the 8-horse, Bye Bye Liam. He finished third versus similar in his last race, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Number 7, Spurrier, has won 2 out of 6 career races and has a high percentage winning jockey as well. Hoppin' John, the 5, is my third choice. Finished third versus Tupper in his last race. Drops in class today, and his best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. And then the 3 long shot is my long shot. Stop the Spread. He has a high percentage winning jockey. All righty then. Let's go ahead and move on to that 6th race. And I see Tafon's asking about Indianapolis racing best bets. I haven't handicapped that track, so I don't think I can do that. And so thanks anyway for asking for that. You can get those picks by going to a guaranteed tip sheet, and there's a link at the bottom of the sheet, bottom of this program, that'll take you there. And you can actually get the races for Indianapolis racing today and all the other tracks. I think you can get, I don't remember the exact price, but I think you can get quite a bit of information for very small amount. So let's go on and look at this 6th race. It's a mile, and it's a claiming race, $12,500 claiming price, purse $39,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. And in this race, I like the horse number 10, Call of Honor. He has won 2 races in a row and now goes for a hat trick, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Number 3, Metatron's Muse is my second choice. He has finished in the money in 4 races out of last 5 starts, winning 2 of those starts. And then he also has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Sir Ollie, the 7, is my next choice. Drops in class today. Has the highest last speed rating, and he has the highest speed figure at today's distance, and his best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. Number 2, Cox Canyon, is my third choice. He won his last race, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. I'm going to bet $2 daily double. I'm going to use the 3 and 10 with the 2, 3, 7. I'm also going to bet a 50-cent pick 3. I'm going to use the 310 with the 2, 3, 7, and I'm going to finish up with the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so let's come back here and see what's going on. Yeah, I see that, Tafon. Like I said, you can go to guaranteed tip sheets and get those picks. Okay, so let's move right along here. And as I said, this is going to go pretty quick, probably only about 20 minutes or so. But let's move right along to the 7th race. And this race is a mile race. It's maiden, $120,000 purse. It's for maiden fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. And in this race, I like, it's actually the last pick 4, and I like the 2-horse, Son of Hador. She finished in the money in 3 career races, including finishing third in her last start at Churchill Downs. So we know that she can run at Churchill, and she has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. The 3, Happy Talks, my second choice, ran second versus similar in her last race, has the highest last speed rating, tied with another, and she has a bullet 5 furlong workout on October 22nd. The 7, Islander, she finished third versus similar in her last start, and she has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Then I like the 6 as my long shot. Finished third versus similar in her only start, has a high percentage winning trainer who wins 20% of the dirt starts, and that he has a horse in. And she has a high percentage winning jockey. I'm going to play the last pick 4. I played 2, 3, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to single the 9 in the 9th race and then finish up with the 1, 2, 5, 8. So, all right. So one of the things that you can do is go to our website, and we'll have all these races there at the website today after the show, and you can go back and take a look at what's been said, or if you want to take a look at what my bets are, you can do that. And excuse me, it's horse racing net. It's courseracingtoday.net. So I think there's a link at the bottom of this also for that. All right, so let's move on to this eighth race. It's 6 furlongs, a claiming race, $20,000 claiming price, purse $52,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. And in this race, I like the number 9, and it's going to be hard for me to pronounce this. I don't know why they do that, but they make these names sometimes so hard, especially the older you get. I think it's Better Days Ahead. He has won 2 out of the last 3 starts, and he has a high percentage winning trainer. And then Love the Nest is the 8 horse. He has won 7 out of his last 10 starts, so very competitive, loves to win, drops in class today, has the highest speed figure at today's distance, and his best start speed is fastest among today's starters. Number 11, Tilted Towers. He ran 4th in his last start as a favorite, but he has a high percentage winning trainer, wins 38% of the races when bringing a beaten favorite back to race again, and he has a high percentage winning jockey. And then I like the 7 as my long shot. He won his last race, and he has a high percentage winning trainer. So anyway, just to let you know that tomorrow, Rich should be back with me, and we're going to do Belmont at Aqueduct, which is kind of funny. It's really Aqueduct. So anyway, we'll be doing that. I think that's a 9-race program, if I remember. And also, we're going to have some special things coming up for the Breeders' Cup. So if you subscribe to this channel and hit the little bell, you'll get notified about what those are and where you can find those. So, all right. Now, Tafon, what do you ask? You keep asking about the Indianapolis racing, and I don't, as I said, I didn't handicap that. You'll have to go to Guaranteed Tip Sheets and purchase that. So anyway, here we go with the 9th race. It's a 6.5 furlongs allowance race, $127,000 purse. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards, which have never won a race other than a maiden, claiming, or starter, or which have never won 2 races. Okay, so then I like in this race, and it's my pick of the day at Churchill. I like number 9, Senior Officer. He won his last race, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Then I like Attaché, the 6. He finished in the money in 9 races out of his last 10 starts, winning 4 of those races, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. 8, Miracle Worker is the 3rd choice, ran 2nd versus similar in his last race. Best start speed is fastest among today's starters, and he has a high percentage winning jockey. Gold Brick, the 4, won his debut race, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey as well. I'm going to bet 10 win, 20 to place on number 9, and I'm going to bet $6 exacta, 9 on top with the 4, 6, 8, and then I'm going to play a $9. A $2 daily double with 9 with all in that last race. So, okay, let's see here. Let's talk. Okay. You are persistent. All right. So, let me get here to this last race and give you guys what's going on with that race. It's a mile race. It's a maiden claiming race, and it's purse $50,000. And let's see here. It's for maidens, 3-year-olds, and upward. All right. So in this race here, and this will finish up the 10 races today, I started out with the 5 Come to Popeye. I think this is a really wide open race, but he drops in class today. He has a high percentage winning trainer, wins 35% of the races when taking a horse from a maiden to a maiden claiming race, and he has a high percentage winning jockey. Then I like the 2 as my second choice. He finished fourth after a lot of trouble in his last race and has a high percentage winning trainer, wins 25% of the maiden claiming races he has a horse competing in. And then I like the 8 Rocket Knight. He ran third in his last race, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Number 1, Wicked Melody, ran third in his last race, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. I have no more money in my budget, so no more bets for me in this race. And let me see here, just so I can give Tafon a little taste of what I think. All right. In this 7th race, now let's the 10th race at Indianapolis is a quarter horse race. Number 10 would be the pick I would pick there. So, all right. Is there any other comments or requests from me or picks? If not, like I said, go ahead and follow us on our social sites at Facebook, YouTube, X, Threads, and Instagram at Horse Race, the number 2 day. And have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow when Rich is supposed to be back with me. Hopefully you will, because this is a little bit hard for me to do at this point. I'll get better at it as I do more of them, I'm sure, just like you do anything. Anyway, I hope everything that you do in life goes well for you, and I hope if you're doing the Breeders' Cup that you have a good time with that, and that you don't spend too much money, that you make money. So whatever you do, however things go for you, I hope everything you do and all the things in your life winds up in one place, and that place is the winner's circle. All right, then we'll see you guys later, and here we go.